Hello my dear students, myself Gulnan Sheikh, your teacher, here with the topic of the Sultans of Delhi part 2. However, I think you have learned in part 1 video about this, and now we are going continuation of that. There is a class for 7th standard and it is a part of history. Students, in the last class we have discussed about how it has been taken and how the Arab invasions came, the Turkish invasion, and about in Turkish invasion you have learned about Muhammad Ghori and Muhammad Ghazni, and about slave dynasty you have learned in last video. Now let us see the continuations of about that sultans. That is next another important dynasty during that period is the Khilji dynasty. After the slave dynasty, the Khilji dynasty came to power. Alauddin Khilji was the strongest of all the sultans of Delhi. His role was based on military power. He was a first king or sultan who ruled Khilji dynasty and was the strongest sultans of Delhi. Now let us see policy of this Khilji dynasty. Students, Alauddin introduces several reforms in administrative, military and economic fields. He regulated the price of goods commonly consumed. He banned consumption of liquor and gambling in Delhi. The guilty were severely punished. Here this shows that how strict he was, and he used to punish the people, those who are doing the crimes and all, and he banned the consumption of liquor and gambling in Delhi. That means he is very, or we can say that he is a very obedient king, or not obedient, or we can say that king who was not interested in bad things. Because as you know students, these sultans were ruling their dynasty according to Islamic religion. In that religion, consumption of liquor and gambling is known as crime, so that's why they were banned. They banned in their regions or in their places where they ruled, because to run their kingdom or dynasty according to religion. Now let us see the military campaigns. Alauddin Khilji conquered North India by his military strength. To South India he sent Malik Kafur with huge army. The Yadavas of Maharashtra, Malik Kafur, as he is south of India, to conquer or capture the four regions, that is Yadavas of Maharashtra, capital of Devagiri, the Kakatiyas of Andhra, that is Varanga, the Hoysalas of Karnataka, Dorasamudra, and Pandyas of Tamil Nadu, that is Madurai. He proceeded up to Rameshwaram. Got it students? Here Malik Kafur was a Governor General under Alauddin Khilji. He sent Malik Kafur as he was busy in conquering North India with his military. His Governor General Malik Kafur south of to capture the regions, and Malik Kafur was also a great ruler, so he captured four regions, and also he proceeded up to Rameshwaram. Alauddin patronized Khusro, Amir Hassan and other poets. He built the fort in Delhi Siri, like the Delhi. Grand structure was his contribution to architecture, as he was interested in doing that architecture. He used to money in architecture also patronized. He has given Persian Amir Khusro Hassan. Dynasty. Student, Ibn Tughlaq was the first Sultan of the dynasty. He was imprudent and ill-tempered, who took hasty decisions, sudden decisions. He could have be easily enraged. In a word, he was a strange character. Got it students? He is a king who is good by heart, but then also mad. Now let us see about him. About his administrative experiments. Transfer of capital. You know what students, to improve the functioning of administration, it took several experiments. Several experiment was transfer of capital from Delhi to Devagiri. Devagiri is it is in Maharashtra. he thought of shifting of capitals from Devagiri. And what happened, he was of the view that capital should be centrally located. So because of that he shifted. Devagiri 700 miles from Delhi. He named Ahmedabad. As he was transferring his capital, what happened? The journey was very difficult for the peoples. By taking the all went means if they are shifting the capital means the peoples also are living in locality very by journey of their life. After when he got about that they lost their lives and horses, he came back to uh, Delhi. Delhi and had by also many of the people the journey was very difficult. It's very long journey and happens therefore their homes faced untold misery in the course of their journey to far place in the sun. A large number of them were died on the way only. And anyway, after shifting the capital, he realized that he did a grave, big mistake. So, third thing of the capital, people to however only arrived to Delhi in return. Got it? It was about the Tughlaq, that is about Muhammad bin Tughlaq, how he has transferred the he thought of doing the transfer of capital and what has been losses has been taken place. Why is it was not to laws. It has now issue of token coins. Student, what happened is another reform of Muhammad was that he issued copper coins in the place of silver coins with the same face of value. This thing about him. He failed to pass order that only the government had the authority to mint copper coins. What he does, he made copper coins in the place of silver coins, and he failed means or was not what he meant is about the coin should invent made by the only, but he was not that policy. That consequently people made copper coins because of people used to uh, made, they used to started making that copper tokens. This resulted in the devaluation of coins. Because of that all were became rich. This what happened is the value was not there of coins. And finally he abolished the use of copper coins. At last he exchanged the silver coins for copper coins. The treasury was empty. Because of that what happened, he changed after knowing about that things, he decided by the place of copper tokens he gave silver tokens. And what happened, the treasury was empty. Whatever he got, all things has been gone. Means he was having a king but not rich. Then he was deceived by the people. This experiment proved a great failure and weakened the financial condition of the state. The government could not meet the demand for silver coins in exchange for token coins. Discontented with Muhammad rules, people revolted. While he was putting down the revolt in Sindh province, he died of fever. After the Tughlaq rule, the Sayyid and Lodi dynasty ruled from Delhi for a short period. The last Lodi ruler Ibrahim was defeated in the Battle of Panipat by Babur and laid the foundation for the Mughal rule. Got it, students? This came to an end on Muhammad bin Tughlaq only after his death. Then the new the new dynasty came, that is Mughal rule. Now let us see the contributions of Delhi administration. Although majority students to give Hindu and Muslims also. Where administration was functioned on the Islamic lines. The army formed the backbone of the state. Sultan supreme is a notable sultan. He was God representative and accountably to alone. He used to believe that one of the sultan during this period, that is Balban. He used to believe he as a god representative. The sultans, however, had to face frequent revolts of the local rulers and were always fearful of losing power. Now let us see about economy. The burden of land tax heavily fell on the peasants, on the farmers. Muhammad bin Tughlaq further increased the land revenue and got it collected mercilessly. Mercilessly is nothing but students not having any kind for people, doing any showing any kindness to people. Then what happened? Consequently, peasants revolted everywhere. They started to riot. Giving was this provided employment to laborers, count brisk activity taking place there. Horse. Now the architecture and the main built by sultans were famous. That is Minar. It is 17 meters tall. Another that is Alai Darwaza, an entrance there in that. Huwatul Islam Mosque and the fort of Siri, all these are in Delhi. Whatever architecture and literature is there of Sultan's situation in Delhi. And what happened is, students, during the Sultan period, the Urdu language, Amir Hussain Hassan, great Persian, Amir, great musician, and evolved musical instruments such as tabla. The poet Jayasi Rumavati in which was a poem. Ramananda, Kabir Das, Rai Das and Mirabai belong to this period. Got it, students? This was about the Sultans of Delhi. Part second, and I think you all got about their history and about the kings who ruled and how foolishly Muhammad bin Tughlaq was a foolish king, and how he has transferred capital, and about administration, economy, art, architecture and literature. Thank you, students, for watching this video, and for you I am suggesting to note it down every important points in your notebook, so it will be easy for you to remember. Thank you.